Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Poke Dogs channel. My name is Lucas. This is our third iteration of the Poke Talks podcast. Today, I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Alex and Josh. Say what's up, y'all.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo. How's it going?
Yes, sir.
And let's get straight into it. So, we are gonna be adding a new segment to the podcast. At the beginning of each episode, we are gonna be ripping one pack, kind of like a pack battle thing. I don't know if y'all want to make it a pack battle, but yeah, we're just gonna be ripping a pack basically at the beginning of each episode. Alex, I saw you have the Italian journey together. Is that
Yes,
it?
sir. Aventura
Nice.
insieme.
Yeah. Today I'm ripping the Chinese gem packs. I got 2 packs because each pack has 4 cards, so one will basically make up, or 2 of them will make up
Ventilling.
one pack.
Yes, sir.
And Josh, what do you got for us today?
Oh, yes, it's
Oh,
worse than the
oh,
whole
I got options.
This guy had to flex on us one time.
No,
What
I
are you
got Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flame, Scarlet Violet, and that's it right now. You guys can pick.
Obsidian Flame.
Oh, Scarlet Violet. Get the worst one out of the way.
Alright, bet.
That's
Do
the
Scarlet
best.
Violet.
Obsidian's a good set.
Oh, it's crazy. I just popped that hidden powers thing for this, and look at this promo card it comes with.
Damn.
Nice.
A
Yeah,
hollow
that looks
Mr.
like Alex
Mime?
a little bit.
It's my cousin.
Yeah, it's a cool. This is a cool promo card. I haven't seen that one before.
No, that's fire. Who wants to do the honors? Who wants to go first?
We got Josh going first, man. We got the spotlight on him.
Sure.
All
I
right.
got you.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Should I
fresh
open
rip.
it? Or should I keep it
Should
sealed?
I keep it sealed?
Oh.
Alright, so start energy in the front.
Okay.
Like what? Creeper.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Pommel.
Versatile.
Ooh. Womp womp.
And absolutely nothing.
Do what?
Alright, Lucas, you wanna go?
Yeah, I'm starting to rip the first one right now. I'm gonna rip both of them and then put them like back to back.
Alright, while you do that,
and
I'm gonna
rip them all together.
rip mine too. Get this on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah. I'll get mine ready and you get mine ready and you also get yours ready. Opening the second one right now. I don't like opening these. Actually, not. Never mind. What am I saying? That was very satisfying. All right. Are you ready, or do you want me to go?
Hey, you can go.
Okay.
So gem packs
got-
are fire.
oh, we got a Pokeball captain. We got. I don't know I forgot the name of the.
Legato.
Another captain. That's fire.
That's the stars one. That's the one's good.
Damn.
Oh, Master Ball.
Spriggy. Let's go. So that's the first pack done. We are now on the second one.
4
Pokeball.
cards per pack for this one.
Haldean Wooper. Yeah, 4 packs per. This guy.
Pack.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, that's a nice one too. I love the hollows in this set. Boom. Oh, stamp.
Stamp is good, yeah.
Stamp is
Cool,
good.
cool.
Yeah, we'll take that. I'll take that all day. That's fire.
Wait, cool,
There you
cool.
go. Those are
Alright.
my hits.
Let's see. Are we gonna miss 3 for 3 right now? So I
We're,
got
we're looking for that Lily's Clefairy.
Lilies. I got Cling at the end. Ferret. Something. It's kind of backwards.
Cubone.
Little
Cubone.
fire.
Blink
Cling.
Clang.
Oh. Got a bag.
Ops bag.
Got
Sandaconda.
Sandaconda. Oh.
Oh.
Cramorant.
Wait for it. Oh.
Easy.
Metagrow.
Meta crossed out.
Oh, and the fire.
Oh.
Oh, no hollow fire. That's it.
Lucas definitely wins today.
Yeah, you got the stamp.
Yeah, I got but my hit rates are skewed though. It's not really.
Yeah.
It's
Big
like
Chinese hit
like
rates.
I love. That's why I got good to lead into like the pickups. I bought 2 boxes of these because I knew the hit rates were gonna be fire. and I love the little arts on them and everything. Um, but yeah,
The way this smell of the pack, dude. The cards
let
smell
me.
is addicting.
We're gonna move into our okay, we're gonna move into our pickups for this week. Like I mentioned, I got two of these guys. This one's open. I got two more packs left of this one, and I ripped one fully. So let me just. I got some pretty nice hits. From them. I got a lot of hits honestly, but the three that I'm gonna show off today are this guy right here.
Ooh.
Again, I forgot his name, but this is a illustration rare of this second evolution of what's his name? You probably know Jeff. Quaxley, yeah. I got this trainer girl.
Damn. Dude, the arts in that
It's
one's
fire.
kind of sick, dude.
It's fire. I think they're from different sets, except for the starters. The starters are specific.
Starters on the Pikachu are exclusive, yeah.
Are exclusive, yeah. And then the best hit I got so far is this guy right here.
Damn, son.
Quaxley. It's called the Horizon Full Art. So it's basically like the SIR of the gem packs. Then
dope.
personal pickup, I got a Darkrai VMAX. This is from Crown Zenith. I love this card so very much. And then my big hitter. So y'all already know what I'm about to show, but I picked up some Journey Together blister packs, and I ended up pulling Lily's Clefairy,
Big dog.
the big dog. This is my best pull from packs that I've ever gotten. So I'm very, very grateful that I have that in my hands now.
Yes, sir.
What'd y'all get this week?
I got air.
Yeah, so like, I bought some collections, but I'm going to a show, so everything's put away right now. And also, I got one of these. I didn't hit anything, so you guys just get to see the pouch pretend. I got like a Master Ball milk tank out of the entire thing.
Dude, better than me, dude. I got pretty much the same thing. I did get pretty lucky, though. I got lucky from Pokemon Center. I did pick up my Pokemon Center ETBs. I'll probably pop that up somewhere on the screen here. But I also got one of these. All the cards that I got are in this thing. And I got absolutely nothing. Just Pokeballs. Maybe like one or two, but crap. That doo-doo stank.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the biggest pickup for me.
Yeah, see, I got the best pack luck, but y'all got the PC luck. I ended up not getting a single thing.
I've been hitting crazy
From
on
Pokemon
Pokemon
Center.
Center, dude. Pokemon Center's been going off
Yeah.
the last couple of weeks.
You've been going off on Pokemon Center. I am very unfortunate. I think Josh hit a couple times, right?
Yeah, I've been like alright. Lucas been getting cooked. Alex is a butter.
Yeah.
Target, shout out
Tasteful.
Target too. I got an ETB from Target.
No, this guy's got like fucking 50 monitor setup and bots.
He's
and all
got
that.
bots running in the background right now.
Yeah, the bots are actually recording this for me. It's a virtual AI pre-recording too. I'm advanced.
Okay, so before we get into our discussions and our topics for today, I wanted to kind of give the viewers a sort of look into what is going to be coming to the channel. We do have a video planned to come out in the next month, I would say. Maybe less even, maybe next couple of weeks, where we're basically going to be comparing the availability of Pokemon where we're at, because we got Alex in Europe, obviously. He's going to show us his perspective of, you know, picking up Pokemon cards from different stores. And then Josh and I are going to go out in Toronto and Canada where we're at and see, you know, kind of compare, I guess, like I said, the availability and how to get product and stuff like that. And we're going to make a ton of those videos. We're going to try to make them for specific drops. You know, if we might make it so that we're only looking for a specific set. So be on the lookout for those. We also have a series coming. We're probably going to focus it more on shorts. It's called Chase the Chase, which is the three of us. We're basically going to be competing to see who can pull the top chase in any set. But we're gonna be competing. The winner, the person who gets the chase first, is gonna get the person who comes in last's hits from the entire series. That's gonna be the whole premise. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna be hopefully uploading those regularly. And I think Alex, you wanted to mention something that you wanted to bring to the channel as well, correct?
Yeah, for mine, I was more bringing something about news because I was seeing a bunch of stuff going on the. I'm sure everybody knows what Whatnot is nowadays, and like live streams and live breaks and all that stuff. But kind of watching a few things go down. I think I saw this this person kind of scam open a Sunbreon in a live Whatnot break. He like pulled it from like a mystery pack, gift pack type thing. And then he was like in the chat like, yo, whoever got like, it was like a free giveaway. It's like, whoever got this free giveaway, are they in the chat? And I don't think they ended up responding. So he put it like away to the side, took it off screen, changed the hit, and then like put it back. Yeah, it was something crazy. I don't know. I'll try to pull it up here and we can watch it together in a bit. But that's kind of what I was gonna show up today.
Wait, so he pulled a Sumbreon.
So he
but then took
basically,
it off
like, you know, and Whatnot, like the camera's in front of you, right? And like you're
Yeah.
holding it, is it ripping like, all right, this is the free pack for Bob, whatever. He's ripping open the pack. He like opens up the side, sees the gold borders and stuff, like the rainbow borders, and he's like, oh, wait a second, I think I know what this is. Puts it down. And it's like, is so and so here? Is so and so here? I don't know if they ended up responding or not. And then he like put the pack down and grabbed another pack. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this, or something like that. I don't know. It was kind of crazy. I could show it up in the video here.
That's
If
dodgy.
you guys
Yeah.
want to watch it, yeah.
That's my least favorite part about Whatnot and stuff is like some people love the streamers. I hate that. Like we got something here, guys, and they keep like hidden and there's like even if you don't get scammed, it's annoying. Like,
Yeah, dude. They
I've
also
seen
have like yeah. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say I've seen what are they called, like reels of people like imitating Whatnot streamers, and it's like a guy, he like shows, like he doesn't show the card fully, but he shows like the border, and he puts it off camera for a second. He looks at his boy, he's like, yo, what is this doing in here? I thought you weighed them all. and then he adds like a hit, and he's like, all right guys, we're back. Oh, unfortunately you didn't get anything. No. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Nah, I'm not a fan of Whatnot. I don't think I'll be ever involved in a Whatnot stream, to be honest. I can't trust those guys.
Hey man,
Maybe
if you know
for
what you're
sports?
doing- if you know what you're doing, it's good.
Probably not. I wouldn't do it for Pokemon though, honestly. I would do it for other stuff because it's smaller, but I feel like there's too many scammers out there on Whatnot.
yeah.
It's kind of
I
crazy.
mean, I thought
bro.
about streaming, but so the thing about it is like it's so hard to number one source product right now to even do it, and then to also like the rep that people get and stuff like that. Like I don't know, I just don't want to be part of that. And all you're doing is selling people like marked up product pretty much.
Yeah, dude. Like there's this crazy one here. I'll try to share it on the screen for you guys. I think this guy was giving away like free packs, and then like he opens up and he was caught like resealing it because like he had an energy card in there that said like something's ETB. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
No way. Like he
Yeah,
had his like his eye on it. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'll show you. Well, we can share this up.
Yo,
on
Jamie,
this
pull it up.
stream.
Yo, Jamie, pull it up on screen.
Yo, Jamie, can you pull this up on stream real quick? Here.
Let's see this.
You probably watched it.
No. Oh, there we go.
Ivor and a Master Ball.
And, oh,
Oh,
Oh.
no way.
oh, what's that? What's that doing in there?
Data scope. Good luck.
Yeah, dude. This guy,
Nah, that's
this guy
crazy.
rips it. It's like, yeah,
And
dude,
has-
this
yeah.
pack. Ripping this pack. Yo, guys, like, for real, dude, like, watch out. Oh, Master Ball. Shout out to Master Ball. What's
Nah,
that
that's
doing in
actually
there?
crazy.
That's
That's,
crazy, dude.
so crazy.
Want you. Wait, no. I want you. Wait, no.
Yeah, dude. I think I was
Wow.
watching this guy. What's his name? This dude. Shout out, Battle Pokemon. Whatever whatever his name is, Rattle Pokemon. I was watching this guy do it, dude. This guy was like,
Yeah, Rattle's sick.
yeah, shout out Rattle Pokemon. He was going through this and kind of like doing it. He says pretty jokes, I'm not gonna lie. So super underrated, only like 43,000 subs. But it was one of these guys. He was reviewing it just recently. I like the one I was just talking about. I like the guy being like, yeah, on the giveaway. Right.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy world we live in. Man.
That's so
Everybody's scamming.
like how do you even like mess that up?
I
You know what I'm saying? Like-
you get caught into it, dude. That's the thing. Like, you can always like fake it, like get away with it a little bit, but eventually that shit catches up to you. You know, like you can always like scam, and I'm sure you can get away with it for a little bit.
Nah, but like having writing, like that energy card, that's like used in like sales, like online. Like you would like put like that and like all the cards that you're trying to sell. How do you just how do you put that in? That's so crazy.
Dude, yeah, like you'd be surprised, bro. Like a lot of people do that stuff by like accident, and I think like especially for like resealed packs, like it's hard. Like once you reseal it, you're like, okay, like which one's resealed and which one's not. Because if you're doing it right,
You gotta
then, like,
if you're
you know,
gonna
you're not gonna
if you're gonna scam, man, you gotta play the game properly. You know,
I'm gonna teach these guys how to
you gotta
do
go on it. You gotta do better, man.
You guys, scammer Pokemon mentorship coming soon. Link in the bio. Hit the Patreon.
Okay. So we touched on this earlier when we were talking about our pickups recently. I wanted to bring up the restock for Pokemon Center for Destined Rivals and for Prismatic. That was huge. Kind of wanted to see what y'all experiences were, I guess, more in depth. I got cooked. I didn't get a single thing. I got really greedy. I had one in my cart, and then I didn't know that you could get two, so I wanted to add another one. I backed out, and then I got put back in the queue. So I could have walked away with something, but I got really greedy and ended up not getting anything. So I'm pretty bummed out about that. But how was your guys' experience with the restock?
The Destined Rivals, I just got one Pokemon Center ETB. The Prismatic, I got two that night, and I was able to collect two. It was crazy how Pokemon even allowed you to get two per order. I think that was wild. But the same night, Target had a restock, and I got a ping for it on my Target app, and I was able to like snag a normal ETB from there. And even later on this week, Pokemon's been going crazy. Like the tech stickers came out too. I snagged like 4 of those tech stickers, and I got a pouch collection from them. And just today, on the time of filming this video, we picked up, I think even me and Josh, we got some surprise packs.
I completely forgot that there was a restock today. Yeah, today was the surprise boxes, right?
There's so much in stock, dude. It was live for like 6 hours. Anybody could have gotten it. And
Wow.
like Pokemon did a good job with the bots today, because I don't think the bots are eating at all.
What about you, Josh? Did you end up you end up picking up something too, right?
Yeah, so I got the Prismatic ETB, the one that I showed earlier. Today I was able to get the surprise boxes, but I got cooked on the Destined Rivals one. It like went out of stock apparently like 10 minutes before I got in. But I already have one from the first drop, so luckily I still have one of the ETBs on pre-order. And then I have some stuff pre-ordered at one of my local stores too. So for Destined Rivals, like I have some product. The issue is gonna be like when this drops too, like how is it gonna be? Is it gonna be like Prismatic where you never see it and like you have to fight online for it kind of thing?
Well, it's not like a special set, is it? Or is Team Rocket a special set too?
No, Destined Rivals isn't a special set. You can tell the difference because it has a booster box. That if they don't have a booster box, then it's a special set. But it's just tough because it's probably the most hype set. People like Prismatic, I think, will end up being bigger after, but it's definitely got way more hype than Prismatic did originally.
Yeah, dude, Prismatic is crazy. Like the more I look at it, it's so collectible too. Just with like the EV Pokeballs and then the Master Balls and then all like the other pair. Like I want to collect all of the EV evolutions because even like the basic like Espeon one, like when she's like laying on the couch, it's so cool. It's like the regular.
It's
holo.
pretty much like tougher version of Evolving Skies to get because there's no booster boxes or anything for it.
Yeah.
If you're looking for cool Eevee cards, the gem packs that I got, the Chinese ones, they're gonna be coming out with the second like version of them, and it's all gonna be Evolutions. You can get like all the EVVs,
Okay.
all the Evolution Vs, and they're gonna be like it's gonna be a lot cheaper to get, obviously. And again, the hit rates on these are really good, so you'll probably get something. So if you're looking to get Evolutions, look into those because I'm excited for those
Yeah.
personally.
Gem 2, the art looks sick.
Yeah, but as far as Pokemon Center, yeah, I was in line. The problem with me is like every time a Pokemon Center drop happens, I'm out somewhere. Like
Yeah,
when
that's
I
fair.
remember I was at a bus stop like on my way back from work, and I got texts from both of y'all like Pokemon Center's live, like get in the queue. I got in the queue, and like when you're on your phone, it's so much harder to stay on the page because sometimes it just auto refreshes for you, and that's what ended up happening with me. Like I was in queue for like I want to say like an hour or two, or an hour and a half ish, and just randomly it refreshed it for me, so I couldn't get that. I didn't even try for the other ones because literally I was out the entire time, so I just keep getting unlucky. But eventually, I hope one day I'll hit something, but I can live vicariously through you guys. You guys are getting lucky.
I'm gonna say that refresh thing. It happens to me, but I think I was talking to Josh about this. You can just stay on because it's not an actual. It won't actually like take you off the queue. It makes it look
It's
like
only
it, but
if
it
you
doesn't.
leave the web page, yeah.
Yeah,
See, the thing for me is like I'm also like
on your phone. You get a
I'm
ping
on my
that, like,
phone, you
yeah.
know? Like I'm commuting, right? I got nothing to do other than just look at delivery Pikachu or whatever it's special delivery Pikachu, just like, yeah, bro, you're in queue.
You're
You're not getting anything.
You get
Yeah,
shit
you're not
today,
getting nothing.
bro.
Just laughing at me, man. Hopefully I'll hit something though. Like I'm not too bummed out. It is what it is. I'm sure there'll be, you know, more sets that'll come out at a better time, I guess, and hopefully I'll hit on those. But yeah, like I said, I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy that y'all got something.
Yeah, man,
So
I'm more of
nibble.
like a sealed guy anyway. Like I maybe a lot of people might hate on me for this one, but I like just having like a sealed product, just like putting it in an acrylic case. Like I think like just like the ETBs themselves, I just want to collect one of every single sealed E ETB.
No, I'd want that too. I'd want like eventually to have like as many Pokemon Center like ETBs just like chilling in my living room. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be like way down the line.
Yeah, I was
Make
gonna
a
say
wall.
Lucas and I will too. We just love opening it also.
If I have enough, I'll open it. That's the thing.
I was thinking, honestly though, I was on Marketplace and Josh was sending me links too. Like the Pokemon Center ETBs, they dropped in price. They're like $300 Canadian, which like that sounds like a lot, but if you take into consideration like the promos that you get in it and like how much you're paying per pack after that, because you get extra packs in them as well. You get
10.
you get 11 with the Pokemon Center, I think. Could be tripping, but 10, yeah, 10 or 11, 10, yeah. When usually you get 9, right?
Yeah.
So with the promos, and then on top of that getting 10 packs, it's actually pretty worth picking them up for that price. But I think they're starting to climb back up again. But it's still like if you look around, you can find it for a good price. And I was kind of considering getting 2 restock, one to just keep and one to rip open, because me personally, I'm trying to collect all the Pokemon Center like promos in their like in the plastic wrap.
Okay.
That's something I want to work
Yeah, like the
towards.
cellophane on them.
Exactly, yeah. I want to just like keep them completely sealed.
The Snorlax is gonna be tough to get now, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That ETB is like over $500 Canadian now.
The 151.
The Pokemon Center one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, if this channel blows up, if y'all subscribe, and no, I'm playing. But no, eventually
buy
that-
one
that-
and rip it on on a podcast.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
bro. You guys
nah,
heard it here
like-
first. If you guys subscribe, Lucas is gonna go buy a 151 Pokemon Center ETB and give it away.
Sponsor my Pokemon funds. Let's go. But yeah. One day. All I could do is
I like
All I can do
151,
is play.
man. I wish I started like more deep into like trying to get stuff off the website when 151 was coming out. So I definitely missed that train. I got FOMO for it.
Me and Josh started during like 150, like when Blooming Waters came out. That's like around the time that we kind of like went ham.
It started around Surging Sparks.
Oh yeah, right.
So right before the boom. And
Yeah.
then since then, it's only gotten tough.
Yeah,
I remember we were buying like even resale booster bundles. Like we were buying 151 ones around 50, 60 Canadian. And that was like the resale.
60, right?
Yeah. And then,
And we pulled an Ivysaur out of that. That was crazy. That's what really got us into the hobby, was that Ivysaur. And then
So
we
I
had,
remember
and then we
you guys
got
pulled up some crazy like a Venusaur full art too on your first like Blooming
we-
Waters.
yeah, we
Yeah.
opened a bunch of blue. Yeah, I think we've pulled like 3 altogether, right? 3 or 4.
Up to like 5 now because I have 2. We have 2 together, and you had 2 in 1 Blooming Waters.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, we cashed out on Blooming Waters. That was a lot of fun, honestly.
Yeah,
I wish I
could
kept a bit more field though. We opened almost every single one.
for
but-
all the Blooming Waters.
Yeah, almost
I
every
don't
single
blame you,
one.
dude.
But it was so much fun. Like I remember one day I was coming home from a concert, and Josh texted me because we had a couple stopped away. He's like, "You want to rip one?" Like, I don't know, bro. We should keep that. It's like, and then he's like, "Oh, let's rip it." And then we ripped it, and we got nothing.
It's crazy how you hit the
That was
the
great.
Charizard out of the tin too.
Yeah, that was wild, man.
Yeah.
Opened so many Blooming Waters just to open the Charizard in a tin. That's crazy.
Shout out Costco, bro. Costco, come to
Shout out
Europe.
Costco.
Come to Italy, Costco.
Yeah, yo, Costco, come through for my boy. He needs the good deals.
I'm gonna go back to North Carolina and just camp outside of Costco.
No, Costco might get the SPC, honestly, though.
You think so?
Because, like, yeah, they've always carried, like, the premium collections, right? It was the 151 UPC, then the Terapagos, like, UPC, and they had the Charizard UPC back in the day. So there's a lot of speculation that they'll get the SPC, like, way after release, but when there's a lot of them, so
It's kind of hype.
keep
I'm
your
not
eyes
gonna lie.
peeled.
I pray. That's like one of my grail things to have. I would love to have that thing.
Yeah, the 151 Ultimate one is crazy. Yeah, it's actually insane. Like, what was it, like 16 packs in there or something like that?
Yeah, I think. And then it comes with the Mew promos, the Mewtwo.
Yeah, the one of the
Mew.
gold Mew, like its actual gold card of it. That's crazy.
Yeah, you got a metal card of me.
The metal one. Yeah, it's so cool.
Nah, for me, that Mew flying through the sky, the pink one. I love that card so much. I love it so much. I want to have that in my collection, sealed, cellophane, everything. Okay. Getting carried away. I have topics I want to ask. I have questions for y'all. Because I'm more of a collector myself. I'm not really like taking it super serious as you guys, because you guys have, kind of like card businesses. So I wanted to ask y'all, kind of the steps, or like, I guess how y'all got started like into making your going from collecting to an actual business in the cards field.
Ooh. Oh, I think mine's more like online inventory. I think Josh is going down like the vendor route, in person stuff, which is pretty awesome. Like for me, Pokemon sales is not really like what I do. Pokemon's more like my guilty pleasure, like what I collect on the side for myself, to be honest. I do more like sports card sales, and sealed things like that. So like for me, it's just eBay, man. Like listing on eBay, buying things on eBay also gives you good reviews, and that reflects on like your actual profile. So like people will see like you're a lot more trustworthy. So if, it's actually like if you are starting out, a cool like I guess hint to get a higher rated eBay account is also to buy some stuff on there. Like be a good buyer. People leave good reviews for people, and usually if you leave a review for somebody that you bought from, they'll leave a good one back, and that's a good way to build some rep too. And when you start selling, people will see like, oh, okay, this guy has at least like five-star reviews or something like that. Like, all right, like maybe it's trustworthy to buy something from and give it a shot.
Yeah, for mine, a little different because I thought about doing online, but it's a lot more like, you know, kind of office work because you're putting a bunch of listings up, you're taking nice photos and stuff like that, and I already do office work from home like as my job, so I didn't want to be doing that after work too. And I wanted to get into creating content, but like for example, like pack openings, I do make some on my page, but I don't have like the voice where it's like, "Yo guys, look," I don't have like that crazy excitement. Like this is not how I talk, not how I act, right? So um, I liked watching vending more than pack opening too. Like I like opening packs, but I like it's cool when someone else did something, but I want to open it, right? Then when I watch vending, like I like already like haggling kind of thing for like in my own life. Like I'm never paying full price for the internet or anything. I always do that. So it just kind of aligned more with what I want to do, and I still want to make content. So I'm gonna be able to record that. I'm gonna be out at the, and also I had a huge collection where it was like getting to the point where like, do I need all these cards? Like I still have my own personal collection. I have some sealed stuff that I just keep. I have a lot that I open to of my own. And then I also have like a personal collection of few cards, and then like I collect every Gengar card, so that's like my big collection, obviously. But yeah, so it's just kind of what aligned with what I wanted to do, and also, you know, cut down on my own collection being worth like multiple $1,000 sitting in a binder. Like I'm okay with that because it's still gonna be worth that, but I don't need like 10K just sitting in a binder on my desk.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, I feel that, dude. Like I got a bunch of cards. Like even Saturday, this Saturday, there's an event going on in Italy, card show. Collect it. Even a bunch of my sports cards that are like graded, and I want to start to like let some of them go, or even trade them, or just do some stuff like that. Because that's one thing I haven't done yet. That's one of my my goals for Saturday is to do a trade, because I haven't done a trade yet.
See, people get scared of trading because it's like, oh, like I lose a percentage. Yeah, but you got to think on the opposite end. There's some guy, like this is from the vending perspective at least, someone's taking your cards that you don't want that are definitely not popular to everybody, unless it's something crazy. And they're giving you exactly what you want, and you're only losing a little percentage, and you don't have to usually put cash in if you have enough trade. That's what I think is sick about like, you know, trading card games and sports cards in the same way. It's like you're able to like get what you want without spending more money. Sure, you lose value if you're to sell everything, but who's gonna take a stack of cards if no one wants it, right? Like
Exactly.
good example is that Eto card that I won from your collection event that you had.
Live break, yeah.
I mean, like to me, there's more value than what I ended up selling it for. You look at just the dollar, but like that card, no offense, like I don't watch soccer, it means nothing to me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was able to, you know, now I'm able to get stuff that I want, kind of thing.
Exactly. I mean, that's like a big thing too. Like I have a few cards like even that I like, but I know deep down, like if you know soccer, you know Lamine Yamal, and like I'm gonna try to trade a couple of my like one of ones, like even like a Virgil van Dijk. I have a one of one. It's probably like a $600 card. Like I'll probably take a loss on that percentage to get a rookie signed autograph of Lamine Yamal. But I feel like that card in like 5 years is gonna be like a huge investment.
Oh yeah, you could just be investing that way too. Like you take the loss now, but then you're up way up in the future, right?
Exactly.
I like card shows.
Yeah.
Like I'll pull up, I'll get like a lot. I'll have a lot of like illustration rares that I've pulled, and I'll just trade them up for, you know, Darkrai's that I'm collecting. And like you said, like even though I'm losing like a bit of money, at least I'm getting a cool card out of it, right? And I'm trading in cards that I really don't care about that are worth like $2, whatever. just building it up to get that one card that I want. But like, I guess like how do you get like traction? How do you get like I guess people looking at you to buy your stuff? Like, how do you kind of stand out in your guys' like business?
Don't be an asshole, man. There's so many people that are just like straight assholes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like there's so many people that you message and they try to get like every penny out of you, or they just like spam you with like a bunch of like a lot of people are like untrustworthy, I guess, and a lot of people also have trust issues in the card business too, especially when you're buying online, because like, yeah, things happen, scams happen, a lot of people who don't know or also want to get into the hobby. So like when a lot of people come to me with questions, like I kind of take that extra step where I'm like, yeah, like I'll message them, like I'll respond fast. I won't like leave them on red for a while or just like neglect their question. I'll answer their questions quick, and they'll ask me like, hey, can you do, like, if I'm selling something for 20 bucks, they offer me 15 bucks for it, I'm not gonna haggle you over 5 bucks. I'm like, sure, like no problem. They get their car, they're happy with it, and like probably 8 to 9 times out of 10 they come back and buy something else for my list price. So like at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, maybe I'll take a $5 loss here, but this person's gonna keep buying stuff from me. Like just recently, for like my best example, there's this kid from Cyprus, super like aggressive off like the first bat, messages me, he's like, hey, like is this real, so and so, like I have this card, how much is this worth? I see a listing here that just sold on eBay, and it was literally like €7 different on like the sale price. I'm like, I can match that for you if you want. He was like, I was like, yeah, I told him I'll even do you one better, I'll take $10 off. And then he was like, oh really? I was like, yeah, dude, if you want it, like no problem. It's like, okay. And then I sent it to him, he gets it in like 2 days, gets the card, he's like, dude, this is amazing, thank you so much. He's like, I saw this other card that you have, and then I'm actually interested in this card too. I end up spending like €400 with me, and like the same guy who was like maybe sending me like 20 messages about like this card and like this comp and all that stuff. I'm like, all right, well, like that 20 minutes that I put into it turned into €400.
Have you been doing a lot of? Oh, sorry. Have you been doing a lot of online stuff? That's what I was gonna ask you, Josh.
Oh yeah. Oh no, sorry, Josh. Oh, no.
Oh, online? I buy online. I don't sell online really. I sold cards before when I wasn't going into an event, but now I'm just building what I have, right? There's no real point of me like selling online, just because people, number one, are like, yeah, the nickel and diming is a lot worse there. People are also like trying to trade online with people. If it's for my personal collection, I'll trade with people at 100%. Like I did that the other day with a guy that I met through like a Discord and stuff like that. We like linked up when I was out before, and I just wanted a card that he had. He wanted some of the cards I had. Trade 100%. I'll message other people trying to trade stuff, and they'll go be like, "Yeah, I only take trades 80%," but they're not a vendor. This is a dude that just like stays at their house. I'm like, I actually do that, and I'm still not trying to offer you that, right? Like you're not paying for a table. You're not a brick and mortar. You're like, why are you trying to get percentages? Especially when someone messages me a trade and say they take it 80, like you're reaching out to me.
Yeah.
I like that's one of my biggest pet peeves about Facebook Marketplace, or just like talking to people online. And this is a PSA to you people out there. Stop trying to get trades for 80% when you're doing online sales. It makes zero sense. For a vendor, it makes sense. They're paying for a booth, they're paying for a space. It makes sense for them to, kind of get a cut off the prices. But if you're just selling on Facebook Marketplace, like that's so stupid in my opinion.
That's the thing too, like vendors put in a lot of money because you're paying for the table. They give up their time, which is like usually the whole day or weekend depending on what show they're doing. They have to buy their own cases, like every card that's sleeved and top loaded they paid for. They also priced out those cards. There's a lot of like sweat equity going into it and like upfront costs. Versus like just random guys selling his cards online, which is why I don't like when people do that when they're not in the vending. So even vendors give each other better deals to other vendors than random dudes on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing about like just trying to have like traction and stuff like that at shows is just being like think overall making sure everyone's happy at the end of a deal is important. Kind of similar to what like Alex was saying. Like if you lose, 5 to 10%, even on market, but you're in the card for lower, like who cares then? Because the person's gonna walk away happy thinking they got a deal. You get to sell something, and you'll probably have like a future customer because they'll remember the fact that you did that. So overall, like not being too stingy across the board because it's not worth it in the end. Like unless you want to hold on to everything you have, then you really shouldn't be vending.
That's where I think Coop's Collect is sick, because like he's helping it. He's blessing up all these like kids, and probably they're gonna keep collecting, and then eventually come back to him and like give him business. He's playing the long game. He's smart.
Yeah, and that's a super smart. Like number one, he's a good guy, but it's also a smart tactic too, right? Like people see him and the community as like this is a great guy, and honestly, he probably is. But on top of that is like you have like a great brand associated with you now too. Like apart from even if he was like evil, but he's probably not, of course. But even if he was, like it would be like this is how it should be in the community. Because I mean like. Everyone who likes Pokemon, we know this because we've gone to a lot of shows. We could like just talk to random people at Pokemon shows about Pokemon is sick too. Because a lot of people like we trade with kids and stuff too. Because I mean, you're just helping them out. I mean, they don't really know as much too, so you also get to like educate them without being like an ass about it.
Yeah.
It gets the parent hooked in too. Like
Yeah.
like they'll pull up with their kids. He'll give their kids like a card, and then the parent will like if they collect, they'll end up buying something from him and like making a deal with him. So tactics, Pep Guardiola.
Josh doesn't know what it is.
He's Man City's manager.
Yeah, I knew the name's not familiar. I knew it was soccer related, so I just left it.
I was like, isn't your like future father-in-law? He's a Man City fan, isn't he?
Yes, I
City.
still don't watch it.
Now look, I'll give him props. He was like a Man City fan before, like when they're in the.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's an OG. He's an OG.
I'll give him props.
Yeah.
I hate Man City. I'm an Arsenal fan. I hate my team too, to be honest. Okay, enough about soccer. Let's get back into the Pokemon. that was so whack.
I'm gonna edit that in there, dude. I'll enter
Nah.
Pokeball for you.
So I'm not really into this myself. I'm more of a new collector, but I wanted to ask y'all about collecting vintage versus collecting new cards. Me personally, I feel like vintage is very, I guess, like kind of hard to get a hold of at a good price. Like depends on where you look, you gotta really like look for those deals to find like people's old collections and stuff like that. But me personally, I feel like I'll just stick to the modern era stuff. But I wanted to see how you guys feel about collecting vintage versus collecting new.
That's tough, man.
You want me to go, Alex?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go.
All right. I mean, vintage is the most stable thing in Pokemon. Modern will bounce around a lot more, where vintage won't, because I mean it's hard to get. The other thing about vintage though is it's super hard to comp. I know this because I have a vintage binder, and you can have cards that sell for like if you're using eBay comps because they're the most accurate, right? Because you're following like sales up to date. You can have sales of like a card at $3, but someone paid $47 in shipping for some reason, versus someone else sold it at $20 with $20 shipping. Now you got to try and find the middle ground, and also the conditions are all over the place because modern like white play is way different than vintage light play. Vintage light play can have like a little more wear and stuff on it. Modern is like pretty much if it has like more than just the corners have like a dot of white thing. Someone's like, yeah, that's light play. Like some people sell their white play like vintage cards, and it looks like you got ran over. So a big thing is just trying to like get used to the two different, like they are very different. It's almost like English versus Japanese, where it's like it's the same cards and it's the same like hobby and everything, and they are connected, same Pokemon are in them, but totally different because there's also like Expedition, like the e-reader series of cards is a good example. There's so many different variations of those cards. Like in the same set, you can have a reverse. Like I'll use Gengar because I have them both. There's two different Gengar reverse hollows. So as a buyer, it's the same card. The number is different on the card. As a buyer, you don't know which one is which. Like if you're not educated on it, you can be way overpaying for one and like underpaying for the other, or selling way below market. So you have to really do a lot more studying on vintage, in my opinion. Versus like modern, you can just use like TCG Player or Collector or any of the big apps that help you track, and you'll be pretty close to the market. Even if like Collector says $15 and TCG says 12, like it's gonna be okay. Then someone wants to buy it, you do 13, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, vintage is its own beast, but I think it's dope because there's a lot of cards that like I know I grew up with and you guys did too. But a lot of people grew up with that, like I mean you realize how big they are now, like especially the Diamond Pearl period of cards. I've been getting into that like personally, but there's a lot of crazy arts and stuff like that during that time. And everything now is either like an illustration rare or just like a holo or reverse holo. It's all pretty much like the same other than the illustration rares.
Is that where like the levels came from?
Yeah. During that period, it's like where the Arceus set and like Diamond Pearl and the Platinum are all during that same time period, and yeah, they have like the level X and cards come from that. Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna say, when you said e-reader, that like just unlocked a core memory of like I remember the commercial of the kid who would get like the Pokemon card and like scan it. Like I used to see that commercial all the time, dude.
Yeah, I actually have an e-reader card that I just picked up. That was like one of my chase notes for a while. I didn't show this in the beginning because I kind of forgot, but if
Wait,
people
you can
don't know,
you can scan
Like a
the
credit card. Yeah,
some
dude. Like
people
you see the
don't
little
know
barcode on the
what
left.
e-reader is.
I've seen these cards. I didn't know you could actually like scan
Yeah,
it.
dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
so there used to be this thing in the Nintendo that you could plug into like your Nintendo and you'd scan like swipe the card and the Pokemon would show up in the game.
That's really cool.
But it wasn't popular. Like people hated these cards like in the past, and now they're some of the most collectible. Because like this is Skyridge Gengar.
Yeah.
This is the non-holo variant. This one's like a few $100. The holo is like I think it's at like 2.2K right now.
Jeez. That's the thing. Back then, holo was like Illustrator secret rare type value back then, because like there wasn't that back then.
I think Pokemon's very smart for what they did, adding like art rares and stuff, because like they knew that people would just collect it and not play the game, and I feel like they only added those like cool arts just specifically for the collectors, because
Yeah,
like
nobody's
you don't
playing
need
with a gold card.
yeah, you don't need those cards to play, right? Those are literally made for collectors, and like
Yeah.
some of the arts that they come out with are so
Crazy.
freaking cool. Yeah. And
Like,
like I know
they're
people
smart,
that
man.
like I know people that only collect a certain artist's like
Yeah.
illustrations from Pokemon, which I think is really cool.
And
Yeah.
it's a really good idea because I mean, like half of the hobby was just collecting, half was playing. Now you're more at like 70-30, I'd say. Like 70% of the hobby is just collecting the cards, right? So why not make them look better and also
Yeah.
it's the value of them at the same time.
Dude, Pokemon's pretty good at that, man. I feel like they listen to the community a lot. Like even today surprised me. Like when they updated like the bot thing, like that was pretty cool. Like that's one thing
Yeah,
I think.
Alex's bots weren't able to hit today.
Yeah, no, bro. My bots hit heavy. I got 4 of them, man. These bots go crazy, dude. But
These
nah,
bots.
these bots, dude. These I don't know. I feel like with Pokemon, they were so ahead of their time. Because like nowadays, like you look back at like remember when like the amiibos were a thing on Switch and like Nintendo Wii U and Wii, like that was basically that before that. Like that was like the
Yeah.
Pokemon days of like putting that in there. But no, vintage.
It's
Amiibos
the
are
same
still
company.
Amiibos are still apparently like if I saw this in a video, I didn't know you could do this, but like in like the Zelda game, you can like put your amiibo onto like your controller for like the Switch,
Yeah,
and it'll give you like an in-game like item or like a horse that you could ride depending on like who it is. I thought that was really cool. Amiibos
no,
are
I
sick.
think I remember that, dude. That was pretty cool. There was this other game. I forget what it was called. Like it was like a whole series.
Skylanders.
Skylanders. That's what it is.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
remember
that
that.
was fire.
That was so cool back in the day. Like I remember as a kid, like I
I'm a
wanted
huge
all
like
this.
Spyro fan. I love that.
Spyro, yeah, dude. Nah, dude, I had
They
one thing I
were
was.
I didn't do Skylanders, but
Yeah.
Skylander was specific though. It wasn't amiibos, right? They were just like their own like
Their own
proprietary
game.
like
It was
thing.
their own thing, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That was dope though.
Do you see yourself ever collecting vintage, Alex?
Dude, I'm sure I have a lot. That's one thing I've been wanting to do because my vintage collection is in Lebanon at the moment where I grew up. So that's one thing I need to get my hands on actually, because I have no idea what I have in there. I know I have like a few like rare cards, but like I'm sure I have some e-readers in there. I'm sure I got some Gengars for Josh. I'm gonna give him
Casually
like
collecting his binder.
yeah, dude. I'm gonna give him
My guy
120%
too.
on market on all the Gengars I find, dude.
I got Sabrina's Gengar with a big swirl in the middle. That's something too. Like I'll show you because we were talking about it. Like this kind of stuff adds value. I don't know if you can see the swirl. No, you can't.
Oh, like the
Unfortunately,
error
so
hollow?
doesn't mean anything. Yeah, there's
Nah,
a swirl in the background there.
Yeah, I know what
yeah,
you're talking about.
I've seen more videos of like swirl hollows pop up on my feed, and I'm like, wow, they're very cool. See if you could see it.
Let's see if
Let
I
me
can
zoom
get
you
it.
in here.
I can see it a bit, I think.
Nah.
No?
It's pretty much like right here, but it's not showing up very well because of the camera. But
That's so clean though.
We get it, man. You have cool cards. Whatever, dude.
just my Gengars.
You think you could take Gengar in a fight?
Nah, he's a ghost, bro.
Dude,
Pokemon. What
What-
Pokemon do y'all think you could take in a fight?
now you guys see that new thing that's been going around, like 100 men versus a gorilla?
A gorilla. I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I think
Yo.
honestly, if you get like 25 to 40 like trained men, you can take down a gorilla.
I think for your question, because who I could take out in a fight. I'm trying to think of like
What's the equivalent of a gorilla? Like Machamp?
Slow
Infernape.
King, bro. Slacking.
No,
Slowking? Nah, Slowking?
that'd be-
Nah.
It'd
Slowking
be
is bigger.
Primate, no?
Slacking, maybe, eh? Like the sloth.
Nah, Primate. Well, Primate is like a. Nah, he's not.
chimpanzee.
He's a monkey, but he's not like
The
He's not a
jackal.
gorilla.
Boxing monkey.
Dude, what's the evolution of Geodude?
Graveler.
Not Graveler, the one after
No.
that with the shell.
Oh,
Gollum?
Gollum, yeah, that guy's impossible. You
Okay.
cannot take that Gollum in a
Nah,
fight.
that's like a turtle with like
Yeah,
that
but
he's like
stands
a
up.
Jack
rock turtle,
turtle,
yeah.
dude. It's a
No,
big
but
turtle.
Macho is it? What's the final evolution? The guy with 4 arms.
Oh, there's Slacking. He's pretty much a gorilla.
That's what I was saying. Slacking, yeah. From the sloth.
Yeah,
Oh
Machamp
yeah,
is the
you're right.
final.
No, slacking. That's probably the closest, but he'll
Yeah.
probably be slow.
Yeah, but
Nah, he's a cocky Pokemon, man. Don't you see?
I was
He's
gonna
always
say-
like smiling and like picking his teeth and
this
stuff.
guy has breast.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
that's
This guy
facts.
falls asleep, heals all of his damage. Him and Snorlax.
Y'all think
I
you
don't
could take any legendaries on? I'm snatching Celebi out of the air and just throwing her on the ground and stomping on her.
She'll just
I
reverse
mean, maybe
time,
the
dude.
sprites.
Like the lake
Yeah, Azelf.
Pokemon.
Yeah, because they just run away.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair.
You just kind of swat at them and they fly away.
Can we bring weapons, or is it just like, mono?
Ooh, I mean, I feel like you should be able to bring weapons just because they have like
Powers?
superpowers. Yeah, like.
Dude,
Like if you fight Gyarados, he's just gonna hit you with like Ultra Beam Cannon or whatever, and
Hyper
like
Beam.
Yeah, you're never beating Gyarados.
I'm just using him as an example. I would
Dude,
never fight Gyarados in my life, bro.
Dude, I was gonna say, didn't people in the Pokemon world like show like scenes of them eating Magikarps?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there was scenes of them
they have to eat the
catching and
Magikarps,
eating
yeah.
Magikarps.
But the Gyarados is like the Sailor's Fear and stuff like that. Like
I feel like you
people
can
are
take
scared
on
of
any
them 'cause
starter Pokemon realistically.
Yeah,
Charmander,
probably.
Charmander would be dangerous though. I feel like
Yeah, I feel like you can take on a
Just
Charmander
kick
though.
'em.
I was gonna
he
say
can
like,
kick him, but he'll come back and just like ember you real quick.
yeah, I think Ash has been embered so many
Maybe-
times, bro. He's fine.
Yeah, he just gets a little black soot on his cheek
Yeah,
and you're
dude.
good.
You're fine.
No, I'm
Realistically,
I'm making Magikarp fillets though. Real talk.
Magikarp filet
Like, if I-
fish.
Filet, yo, Magikarp filet fish would hit, man.
Nice.
You
What
guys
I
seen that
always-
video where they're
The
Yeah,
chikorita.
let's get rid of it.
yeah, the Chikorita video. That's what I
they're
was gonna
talking
say.
about- yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's like a
Like
meat roll.
prepare a Chikorita, like Red like cuts them up
Peel
into
the
pieces and shows how
Chikorita?
to like prepare them.
Yeah, dude. I feel like
Nah, I
you
was
could eat a
gonna
lot
say-
of Pokemon.
You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say, I wonder what the berries. You know the berries that you pick up in the games. I wonder what those taste like raw. They're probably delicious.
I'm sure some of them just taste like fucking blueberries and stuff. A lot of them just look like blueberries, like big blueberries.
No, but I feel like they have more sugar in them. Like
I don't
naturally.
know. They tell you the
They're
descriptions in
beefed
it.
up.
The thing is, in the Pokemon game, they say the description of how the berry tastes. So I'm sure some human has tried them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you make like potions out of them, so they probably don't taste that good. They taste medicine-y.
Snorlax had to get that big somehow, bro.
Yeah, Snorlax on trend.
I think you could Merc Munchlax.
I can take a Munchlax.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that like Munchlax was like added in later until I like opened
Mhm.
151 and then I remembered Munchlax and I'm like, hold on, Munchlax is like the pre to Snorlax,
Snorlax.
right?
Yeah.
Now. But
It's like the babies, so they're not direct like evolutions that you can play in the game and stuff like Snorlax without Munchlax, because like it's like Pichu to Pikachu. You don't need Pichu, or like Igglybuff to Jigglypuff. They came after, right? So
oh, Raichu didn't exist
yeah.
before?
No, Raichu existed.
Raichu did.
Raichu did.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not Pichu.
You just needed a
I
gem.
I forgot about Pichu.
Yeah, you needed like some type of gem to evolve Pikachu to Raichu.
Mm-hmm.
Some stone.
Yeah, it was one of the stones.
Yeah.
So for y'all, what's like a fair fight for y'all? Specifically for you, what is like the most fair fight Pokemon that you think will be like a bout? It's not like you're kicking them one time and they're done, or like you're just getting murked by like an Ultra Beam, like Gyarados for example.
Let me look at these cards real quick, see if I can get some
I
inspiration.
was thinking about the dogs, but I feel like the dogs would also like cook me, like Suicune, Raikou, and Entei.
Yeah, you're done.
They'll probably murk me.
Yeah, you're done.
Dude, they're huge.
Are they?
Those are like dire wolves from like Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Yeah, you're done.
okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Marowak. Marowak might
Like,
be
you
a
might
fair
you
fight.
might be able to take out like a Growlithe. Like,
Oh, you know what?
Ooh.
Might be a fair fight. Like Hitmonlee, Hitmonchamp, and those type of guys. Like if you can train
like
pretty
World
good.
Series boxers and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
No, that would be a good fight though, because I'm sure I've seen in Pokemon where there was like boxing gyms where they were sparring each other and fighting each other to like train.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure I remember some parts in the movies or like the TV series where like there was boxers fighting like Pokemon and they were like knocking each other out.
I feel like if I wore like protective glasses, I could murk Kadabra. So he wouldn't hit. He won't be able to hypnotize me, but he's still like a big guy, you know.
I think you can take
Are
on
we
a
just
Hypno.
doing like the 151 or all Pokemon?
All Pokemon. I don't know the new
There's
Pokemon like
fight.
that.
I don't know. I can fuck up a Clang. I can take this guy on in a fight, dude. No problem.
Bro, I'll just put that guy in my car.
Back of
Just, like,
gears.
put him in the engine real quick.
You take a Metagross. The middle evolution of Metagross.
Yo, I have cards too. I'm gonna take a look at these. Like
That's
Wigglytuff.
exactly what I'm
I
doing
feel like,
right now. It's
I feel like oh, what about Electabuzz would just shock you, bro. That'd be dangerous.
I was like him
yeah,
and
they're tough
Magmar.
because they have superpowers, right?
Yeah,
Oh, what about
So
Arcanine?
it's like you think you to win and then you get cooked.
you get cooked. I don't know. I could definitely take. I think you can take on one of the evolutions, maybe like Leafeon or something.
Leafeon probably will get murked. What like who would
A shotgun to the face to a Leafeon.
no, that's crazy. You got like you don't get guns, you get like a sword.
Let me see. Execute. Crack some eggs.
Oh, crack some eggs.
Is
Apple
it
It's
eggs?
just
Top?
breakfast. Yeah, chill.
Here, Reggie Gigas. You taking on Reggie Gigas? Murk you. Oh, I'll take on a Furfro all day. It's like a normal type dog.
I feel like two of us. I feel like I could take Slowbro, and that would be a good fight.
Slow, bro. You look like
I'm gonna say this
Slowbro.
guy. Ludicolo.
Little
Pretty
culo.
big.
He's like the lead. He's a
And-
lily pad, right?
Like water grass.
Yeah, but he like dances and stuff. And he's just, I was like, I'll just, fuck him up when he's dancing. He shoots water, so I'm like, I'm not that scared of water.
I know. Okay, I know my choice. I'm gonna wrestle Low Punny.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
Yeah, that's my choice. I'll take on a Low Punny. Can we choose the trainers? I can
Thanks,
take.
just take on this guy.
I can take Professor
What the
Turin,
hell?
bro.
Dude, what the hell is a cloth, bro? Y'all ever seen this guy? No, I'm
It's
not
just a
taking
little
on.
crabby cat.
Oh, I can take
Yeah,
on a
but
Monkey Dory, dude. Actually, I'm gonna take on Monkey Dory. He's always the hit of my prismatic packs, dude. Every single one.
See, I thought about Pseudo Wudo, but
Pseudo
at the end of the day, then you're just punching wood.
Bunch
Oh,
of
what
wood.
about? Oh, not. Yeah, You'd be like that kid on the bus. He's like, yeah, I just punch wood for fun. You would never mess with me.
Yeah.
Who's gonna pick a fight with the dude punching wood? Or no, he says punching metal, but same concept.
So I'll go 100% realistic because we want to bet. I think I could take out Machop, not Machoke.
Machop. Yeah, the middle evolution.
Not the first one.
The first
Machoke is
one.
still gonna.
That's like a child with
is-
muscles, though.
Yeah, but he thinks he's tough.
Child
Yeah,
with
but I feel like that'd be
muscles.
an easy fight.
Not really. They'd
Still
be breaking
Pokemon.
rocks and stuff like that. Still a monster.
I feel like I could take Slowbro, honestly.
I could take out Hitmonlee, I think. Or
It's
Hitmonchan.
crazy.
Hitmonchan.
Nah,
No,
bro, the
what's
fighting type. No, the fighting types would knock you out, man.
They're
I
gonna
thought-
beat your ass. The whole thing is just beating
Yeah,
people's ass.
literally.
Wait, what's the thing though? Hitmon. What's the first evolution? The guy with the
Hitmonlee's the one who kicks, and
Okay, no,
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonlee
is-
probably not. But Hitmon, because Hitmonlee's based off Bruce Lee, eh? Yeah, Hitmonchan. I can take on
Yeah.
Hitmonchan. Yeah. He's
He has
4'7".
hands, though.
Bro, he's 4'7", 110 pounds. I'm taking him. I'll take two of them, bro. I think I could take two Hitmonchans.
Bro, that's like Mighty Mouse.
Dude, no,
know who
Mighty
that
Mouse
is?
is at
Dude,
least
the way in
5'3".
with him, bro.
You know who Demetrius Johnson is?
Yeah, he's at least 5'3" though.
Yeah, Demetrius Johnson would beat your ass.
Dude, 4'7". That's a full foot shorter than Demetrius Johnson.
Oh, 4'7". Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you might be good.
110.
He's
Bro,
just like,
I destroy Hitmonchan. Demetrius Johnson.
You
If I can take two Hitmonchans, Demetrius Johnson can take on 12.
you gotta hit him with the
Yeah, no
What's
way
his
you're
name?
taking Lugia.
the guy. What's the name of the guy from Khabib Steam? He's like, you have good jabbing, but how check his grappling.
Chick is grappling. That's a Hitmonchan can't grapple, bro. Get him to the ground, break his ankle.
So we got Machamp. No, Machoke. Then we got Hitmonlee.
Yeah, I'm Machop.
I'm taking Slowbro. I feel like I have the hardest fight out of the three of us, though.
Take
Yeah, I tried to go
Hitmonchan.
super realistic.
You don't think me? You
No,
don't think I
I-
can take Slowbro?
No, I still think Alex is getting his ass beat by.
I think
Hitmonchan.
Alex is getting his ass beat too.
Nah, dude, I'll take on Hitmonchan. Only 50 HP, bro. I'll take on Hitmonchan, dude.
Dude, just imagine like a 4'7", like Mike Tyson, bro. You're cooked.
Dude, I box. I train. I can take him on. I'll take on Hitmonchan, dude.
Nah, bro. You've been in Italy too long, man. You've been eating too much bread. Not
Italy.
enough training.
I've been in Italy.
Italy.
Hey, bro, you've been in Italy. Yeah,
Okay,
Hitmonchan getting his ass whooped.
That's all I had for today, boys. I
Yeah, I think that's pretty good, man.
think that was pretty good.
Pretty
Um,
much. What can we beat up?
Yeah, okay.
What can we beat up? how can we beat people in sales and how Pokemon Center beat me up.
Yeah,
Literally. Just everyone getting
the
their ass.
beatings episode.
Don't worry, bro. I'll give you a pack of Prismatic Evolution, 120% market rate. Don't worry about it. Trade
Bro.
value.
Yeah.
I was gonna say even the pack opening, they're getting beat us up, man.
Dude, honestly, we all
Yeah, I
missed on the
got.
pack opening. I want to open another pack now.
I mean, I'm technically I ate, but it was skewed.
Oh.
Run it back.
Oh.
We got a closing out
Waiting for the
fact.
outro, bro.
Oh, for the outro. While
Everybody,
you're preparing, I'm gonna.
thank you guys for
I'm
watching.
gonna-
Do the outro. Ooh,
Bam.
Lechonk,
It's only because I'm a degen.
Lechonk,
A
Slowpoke,
Slowpoke, Quattro,
Zangoose, XP Share,
Toadscrew,
Cyclizar,
Cyclizar,
Palmy again,
me.
Drowsy. Oh.
He's
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
we keep
scrap right
going.
now.
Oh,
They all
that's the guy I'm beating. I'm beating that guy's ass. That's a really cool art,
Someone's
though.
That is pretty sick.
Wow. Someone's already eating his ass. Yo, you're cool. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching our third episode of the podcast. We will be releasing episodes every Friday at 9 a.m. My name is Lucas. I'm again joined by my lovely co-hosts Josh and Alex. Been a pleasure talking with y'all, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, and message us in the comments. We'll interact with y'all if y'all have any questions about us, or if you want us to have a specific topic in the podcast, we'll be more than happy to add it in. But yeah,
If you're in Ontario, go to the Niagara Card Show this
Oh,
Sunday,
yeah.
May 3rd.
go to Josh's show, support the
sir.
boys.
Yes,
Sorry, May
sir.
4th.
May the
May
4th
4th.
be with you. Oh,
May the
wait,
4th
are you
be
gonna have
with
Star
you.
Wars events at that thing? Probably. May 4th.
Probably.
I'm gonna say because the new Star Wars box came out. Now we're getting off track. Anyway, peace, peace guys.
News.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.